So first, let us begin by discussing about the history. So theta healing is a type of healing modality. Now I'm sure that you all must have definitely heard of certain other healing modalities, like you have Reiki, you have pranic healing. So similarly, theta healing is also a different type of healing modality. Theta healing was born in the year 1995. It was founded by an American woman by the name of Vienna Stiebel. So Vienna Stiebel was suffering from a very severe leg tumor. She had a tumor in her leg. In fact, her medical condition had worsened so much that tumor had eventually become cancerous. So Vienna Stiebel in the year 1995 was suffering from a life-threatening cancer. In fact, the medical condition was so bad that the doctors had also lost all hope. Now, it is during this time that Vienna Stiebel took to herself to treat herself. She started going into deeper levels of meditation. She started doing a lot of energy work on herself. She did meditations and she explored and founded this healing modality, which she later called as the theta healing. Through theta healing, through certain practices, the meditative practices which she followed, she was able to treat her cancer. In fact, not only this, she also helped many of her clients overcome their sickness, their illness, their pains. She started treating her clients, and when these clients started showing recovery, that is when she started teaching theta healing, and this healing modality became an evidence-based healing modality. Evidence-based means that those people who started practicing the theta healing, they started seeing positive changes. They started curing their physical and psychological diseases, right? So that is a history of theta healing. It was founded in 1995, and ever since it has started becoming very popular. Now this healing modality became popular for predominantly two reasons. There were two important reasons because of which theta healing today has become so popular and famous. The first reason is that it is very easy to use. It is very easy. There are no prerequisites. Anyone who has this conscious decision that yes, they want to do theta healing, they can do theta healing, right? So it is very easy once you understand, and in this course I'm going to make you understand all the techniques. So it is very easy, that is why it became popular. And second reason is that it is very effective. So because it was effective, it was showing results, it was giving results, it started becoming popular, right? So that was a brief on the history of theta healing. Now we are going to talk about the name theta and healing. We are going to talk about both of these terms so that we can understand what theta healing is all about. So first I want you all to bring all your attention to the word healing, right? So theta and healing are two words. We are going to talk about the first word theta later in this video. First we are going to talk about the word healing. What is healing, right? So whenever we talk about healing, there are three questions which come to our mind. First question is that healing of what? What are the various things which can be healed by theta healing? What are the various things which can be healed and cured with the help of theta healing? That is the first question, right? So advantages of theta healing. What can it treat? What can it cure? That is the first question. The second question is the healing is done by whom? Who does this healing? And the third question is the healing is done to whom? Can we do it for ourselves? Can we do it for our clients, for our family, for our friends? Can we do this healing with someone who is at a distant? Can we do distant healing, right? So all these questions arise, and one by one we are going to discuss the answers of all these questions. So let us begin with the first question, which is the healing of what, right? So the first thing which we are told is that through the help of theta healing, it helps in curing the physical diseases and physical pain. So any kind of back pain, joint pain, knee pain, any kind of pain which is there in your body, or any type of illness, any type of physical disease which is there, whether it is a chronic kind of a disease or it is acute disease, all types of diseases, okay, can be cured with the help of theta healing. Whether it is diabetes, whether it is fever, acute or chronic, whatever, any kind of pain we can treat with the help of theta healing. Second thing is, it helps in all psychological issues. So what are the various psychological issues which have become very common these days? Issues like stress, depression, anxiety, overthinking, negative thinking, all of these issues can also be treated with the help of theta healing. Next comes, theta healing helps in overcoming our negative beliefs. There are many people who have certain negative beliefs, certain negative programming in their mind. For example, someone might be having a negative belief like, I am very ugly, and that is why they have very low confidence. Someone has a negative belief of, I am very unlucky, I always attract failure. Wherever I go, I attract misfortune, I attract losses, I attract failure. I'm just so unlucky. So this is also a negative belief. Then some people have negative beliefs like, I can't come out of this toxic relationship, I can't come out of this addiction, I can't come out of my bad habits. Okay, bad habits could be anything. Bad habits of negative thinking, seeing always the negative, the bad habits of anger, irritation, right? So any type of addictions, negative beliefs, these things can also be treated with the help of theta healing. After that, another advantage of theta healing is that it helps us in becoming creative and intuitive. So it increases our intuition powers. If we are, if we are accustomed, if we learn how to be in the theta state, if we learn theta healing, automatically our intuition power will increase. We will become very creative. We will get creative ideas. If we are in any kind of art, we will become more and more creative. We will get more ideas, more solutions, more creativity, right? Next advantage is that it also helps in improving focus, attention span, our concentration levels, right? So this is also very popular among children. There are theta healers who do theta healing for attention span, for focus, for concentration to children, okay? And theta healing can also be done across all age groups. There is no boundation or limitation of age. You can do theta healing to anyone and everyone, okay? Next, what else does this help in? Theta healing is a very, very powerful tool in overcoming our traumas, whether it is the traumas of our past life or the traumas of this current life. Any trauma which we have been through, any suffering, any pain, any trauma, we can heal ourselves of that with the help of theta healing. We can also help other people come out of their trauma with the help of theta healing, okay? So overcoming traumas and fears, okay, this is another advantage. Then theta healing is also used for manifestation, for manifesting our goal, whether it is about the goal related to health, the goal related to wealth, goal related to our relationships, attracting our soulmates, healing our relationships, whatever our goal is. Theta healing is a powerful tool for manifestation of these goals, okay? So you can do manifestation with the help of theta healing. Then we talk about that theta healing, when we learn how to be in the theta state, then we also learn how to get answers to important questions, how to take important life decisions, how to choose our career path. So important decisions which we have a lot of confusion, we can sort of reach the theta level, we can tap into the wisdom, we can understand what is it which is very important to us, what is it that we really need, what is it that we really want in our lives, and accordingly we can take important decisions, right? So this also helps in getting clarity in our head, getting clarity, getting answers to our questions, right? So this is another advantage. Then when we regularly do theta healing, what happens? We become abundant. Our mindset becomes abundant. There are two mindsets. One is scarce mindset. Scarcity mindset means that I think that all the resources in this universe are very, very scarce. So if I want to be rich, then you have to be poor. I can only be rich if I take money from you, right? Because scarcity people with scarcity mindset always think that everything is limited. But when people have abundant mindset, they believe that there is abundance everywhere. There are abundant ideas, abundant wealth, abundant opportunities. So even I can become rich, and even I can help you in becoming rich, right? We are all abundant. So theta healing helps in tapping into the abundant mindset. So there is abundance of happiness, abundance of wealth, abundance of prosperity, abundance of opportunities. We start attracting opportunities, right? We become abundant. Then lastly, what theta healing is used for is that it is used for getting the peace of mind. It helps us in overcoming issues or negative thought patterns like jealousy. It helps us in overcoming jealousy. It helps us in overcoming hatred, hurt, sadness, feelings of guilt, feeling of hatred, revenge, jealousy, comparison, anger, irritation. All of these things, if we want to come out of it, right, we want to become blissful and peaceful, and we want to have that peace of mind, then we can also use theta healing as a tool, and we can attract all of these things, right? So as you can see that if you are having any of these issues which I have just mentioned, right, whether it is low confidence, any pain, physical, psychological, or anything which I've just discussed, then theta healing can be beneficial. Okay, so that was about what does theta healing help in. Now we talk about who does the healing. When I'm saying theta healing helps in curing all these things, who is it that who is doing the healing? Am I doing the healing? Will you do the healing? No. In theta healing, we believe in this principle that all healing is just done by the creator of all that is, which is the God, or whichever God you believe in, the supreme power, the power which created this entire universe, which created you, me, everyone, right? So all healing is done by the creator. We are just sources. So if I'm the theta healer, if I'm doing your healing, or if I'm doing healing for myself, then it is not me who is doing the healing, but I am taking the power from the creator. I am invoking the creator, and I'm tapping into the creator's powers. Okay, I'm just a channel. So the creator does the healing, right? It is not that I am saying that I am something supernatural, I am God man, I am someone who is very great, and I'm doing your healing. No, the healing is always done by the creator, right? So we have this modesty, and we have this awareness that it is not me who is doing the healing, but healing is being done by the creator of all that is. So as the workshop progresses, I'll discuss more in details about all these things, about the creator and everything. But right now you remember that who does the healing? Healing is done by the creator. The last question, the third question, is that whom? It is done to whom, right? So can we do it self? Can I do theta healing on myself? Can I do it on partner? If I can do it on my client, does the client have to be physically present, or can I do distant healing? So the answer for these questions is yes for all three, right? Which means that theta healing can be done for ourselves. You yourself can do your own theta healing. You can also do it to someone else, right? So partner treatment, so you can also do it for your friend, family, or clients, and you can also do it for someone who is at a distant, okay, who is probably not living in your same country or same city. So distant is also possible. And as the workshop progresses, of course, I'm going to discuss all of these in details, right? So that was about the word healing. We discussed in detail about the healing, by whom it is done, from whom we get the healing, and what are the various scenarios in which theta healing can help. Now we will bring all our focus to the word theta. What is the meaning of theta? Okay. What is the significance of the word theta in theta healing? So we say that healing happens in the theta state of mind. What is the theta state of mind? The theta state of mind is a state of mind where our mind is experiencing the theta brain waves, right? So if my mind right now, if it is in the theta brain wave, then I say that I am experiencing the theta state of mind. Okay, now let us understand this theta brain wave. What are brain waves? See, nowadays it has been scientifically proven that all of us are electrical in nature. What does this mean? This means that all of us are energy. You are vibrating at a particular frequency of energy. I am vibrating at a particular frequency of energy. Everything in this universe is electrical in nature. Everything in this universe is energy. Okay? So these days we have medical devices like we have ECG, right, which is the electrocardiogram. In ECG, what does ECG do? The ECG helps in measuring the activity of our heart, right? It helps in measuring the activity, the frequency, the electrical nature of our heart pulse, right? Similarly, we also have another device which is known as the EEG or the electroencephalogram. Okay, what does the electroencephalogram does? It measures the activity of our brain. It measures the activity, the pulse rate, the frequency of thoughts of our brain. Okay, so every thought in our brain has a particular frequency. It can be either very fast frequency or it can be flowy and relaxed frequency. Okay, if I'm having too many thoughts, then the frequency is like that, right? So every thought has a type of frequency. Okay, so this has been proven, and that is why we have devices like EEG and ECG, right? So now we have established the fact that every thought is frequency, right? So every time the brain has certain brain waves. Okay, so broadly speaking, we can say that there are 4 types of brain waves. Okay, the first type is the beta brain wave, the second type is the alpha brain wave, the third type is the theta brain wave, and the fourth type is the delta brain wave. So these are the 4 brain waves: the beta, alpha, theta and delta. Okay, so when we say that, supposing right now if I say that I'm in beta state of mind, okay, in the beta brain wave. Okay, so what does this mean? This is anything between 13 to 40 hertz. Okay, so if an EEG is connected to my brain right now, and if the reading is anything between 13 to 40 hertz, that means that I'm in beta state right now. If the reading is somewhere between 7 to 12 hertz, then we say that I'm in alpha state. If the brain wave, if the frequency, if the reading on the EEG is something between 4 to 7 hertz, okay, so as it is decreasing 4 to 7 hertz, then we say we are in the theta state. And then finally the delta state, the activity is just 0 to 4 hertz. It is that low, right? So this is the order: beta, alpha, theta and delta. Now this was in very hardcore scientific terms. Now let us understand in simple language, what does this mean? What does the beta state mean? Right now you, me, both of us are in the beta state of mind, right? What is beta state of mind? The beta state is a state of complete awareness. If you can understand what I'm saying right now, if you can register, if you can see what is there around, right? So when you are aware, okay, when you are alert, when you're concentrating, when you're understanding things, that is the beta brain wave. Okay, then what happens in alpha brain wave? Alpha brain wave is slightly more relaxed brain wave, which means that in alpha brain wave you become very relaxed and you become very, very creative. So let us say that there is a dancer, okay, someone is dancing and the dancer is dancing, and at one point in their dance they are at their peak, right? They are dancing very, very beautifully. Or if someone is painting and at one point the painter is painting very beautifully, he is in that flowy state of mind, he's completely involved over there, right? He cannot focus on anything else but just his painting. So when you attain this very, very creative state where your creativity is at its peak, that time we say that you have reached the alpha state, right? So in alpha state you can't see anything else, you're just focused, completely focused on what you are doing, right? It is a relatively relaxed state of mind. Okay, so that is the alpha. After that comes the theta. Theta is even more relaxed state. Theta, you can say, is that state where you just before entering your sleep, okay, just before when you go to sleep, when you enter your sleep, the state which is just before that, the last state of wakefulness, okay, so that is theta. And this theta state, it has meditative powers, it has healing powers, right? So when Vienna Stiebel did her healing, right, which appeared like magic, so she did the healing in the theta state of mind, because theta state where the frequency is just somewhere between 4 to 7 hertz, that is a relaxed, it is a meditative state of mind where you're very, very calm, you're blissful, you don't have any other thoughts, you are just very relaxed and peaceful. So that state of mind. And in theta state of mind, one very big advantage of being in theta state of mind is that when you're in theta state of mind, your subconscious mind is most powerful, right? And whatever thoughts you put in that state, because in theta state even your consciousness is there, because you have not fallen asleep, it is just the last state of wakefulness. So this is the point where your conscious mind is also active and your subconscious mind is also very, very powerful, it is also very active. So this is the magical brain wave where you can do your reprogramming, you can do healing, you can bring significant changes, you can attract what you want in your life, because your subconscious mind is active and you can consciously put thoughts in your subconscious, you can consciously decide what is it that you want, right? So all these in details also I will cover, but today just understand what is theta state, right? So in one word, theta state is the state of mind where you are most closely connected to your subconscious mind, which is very, very powerful. Okay, so that is the theta state of mind. And lastly we come to the delta state of mind. The delta state of mind where is the state of mind where we are asleep, right? So no longer our consciousness is there. Now it is what we will think is not in our control. Now the consciousness is gone and we are in a deep state of sleep, right? So delta state is, delta brainwave is when we are asleep, we are no longer conscious, right? So that is the delta brainwave. So today, in today's session, we have first discussed about the history of theta healing. We discussed about the meaning of the word healing, and we also discussed the meaning of the word theta. We discussed about the theta brainwave, okay, and all the 4 different types of brain waves. As the workshop progresses, there's a lot more to learn. Today's session ends over here.